Alright boys, welcome to the first gym vlog of the year. I need to get back on to doing this. It's been a while. I've been uploading on TikTok for the past about few weeks. I'll link it in the description if you guys are curious. But I wanted to post on YouTube just because I haven't. I want to just change it up a little bit. Today we're going to be in arms, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to take, pre-workout carbs, what I do, the pump, you know, all the good stuff about working out, you know. Aiden isn't with me, unfortunately, because honestly, he hates me.
What are you doing, man?
Alex, I hate you.
It's not okay what Ethan did, and I'm working out in spite of the pain that caused me. In all seriousness, he just lives far away. But yeah, just thought I'd throw some shade at him, because why not? But yeah, also, major improvements, I have a tripod now. So I can go this far, I can go this far, I can do whatever, which is awesome. It's gonna be a cool video. I've never really done like a vlog like this, so I always kind of wanted to. But it's arm day. It's like, I think 9 o'clock at night. But you know, I always have random stuff in my videos, but just wanted to keep these. I'm from Cincinnati, so you know, this is a staple. Joe Burrow jersey, my king, Joey B. The saddest jersey I have because I'm a Hornets fan. With my LeBall, number 2, by the way. He was back when he was number 2. Changed his number, like, I think a few days after I got this jersey. Newest one that I'm super hyped about. My favorite player on the Reds right now, Chase Burns. This is the new City Connect jerseys. These ones are fire. Love Chase Burns. He's goated. I sent him DMs on Instagram. I'll show you guys a few right here. I'll just put them right here. Yeah, Chase Burns is awesome. He never replies to him, but I have a dream that one day he will, and that he will, I don't know, marry me. But I'm gonna see if I can get this to record in my car. Yeah, better. Yeah, I will see you guys in the car. All right, boys, we're in the whip. In here is some LFG bucked up pre-workout. I think it's got 333 milligrams caffeine. It's 9 o'clock at night. Kind of realizing that's kind of a bad idea now, but it should be alright. Yeah, it should be alright. This is the pre-workout carbs, Uncrustables. So it's 210 calories, which is a lot, I know, but 27 grams carbs. I mean, hey, it's a good carb source. I always eat carbs right before my workout, so this is good. Yeah, pretty good. But seriously, I've been on the cut for about since March. It's July now. My abs are pretty visible. They're not like popping, but they're visible. If that makes sense. They've kind of fluctuated. There's been points where like they're visible, but then I don't even know what I did, but like I feel like they just kind of like the fat redirected itself towards, I don't know, but it just didn't. They like kind of went away a little bit, but I think I just probably unlocked myself in low-key vacation. Before I went on a cruise, bro, I was so lean. Like, I was so lean. And I went on a cruise, I got so fat. Like, all I did on that cruise was eat. And like my girlfriend, she was with me. She probably was like, bro, you literally like didn't even eat that much. I felt like I ate so much, because when you're locked in, you don't realize, like, you know, how easy it is to like eat that much food when it's right there. It was like all right there, bro. I was eating crepes. I was eating what crap was I eating? I was eating like everything you can imagine, but I was hitting like 200 grams protein every day, which was nice. And there was a gym on the cruise. It was actually low-key not a terrible gym. It was like maybe a slightly upscale Planet Fitness. Like, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, so good gym to work out on vacation. Now I'm about to go on vacation and they have no gym, and it's like I'm gone for a week. I'm cooked, literally cooked. I plan on my strength going down, obviously. Last time I did that, I went down. But We're locked now. It's okay. Here. Let me drive. Let's drive to the gym. Alright, so we've made it. There was technical difficulties with the phone. It like would not stand up in my car at all. Yeah, better. But we drank all of our pre, and we're just gonna have a talk now. Let the pre kick in. I'm in about 500 calorie deficit right now. Been pretty consistent on that for the most part. I've had a few bad days, but you know, it tends to happen with every cut. You have bad days, you have good days, you have all these things that happen. Right? No cut's gonna be perfect. If you expect to be perfect, then you're in for disappointment, in my opinion. But yeah, today's lift is arms. You got 3 bicep, 3 tricep. I take you through all that. My arms are probably the best feature on my body, so I know what I'm talking about. It's genetics, but you could listen to me either way. Yeah, that's another thing I kind of just want to talk about. Your genetics matter more than you think, and I know it can be like sometimes used as like just a scapegoat to blame like a muscle for a group for not growing as fast as it does, but it plays a huge role in just how that muscle looks and how fast it grows, right? So I think most of you guys have probably seen my chest. I have a gap, chest gap. It's like midway, but most of the way up. It's not a Terry Crews gap per se, but it's like, I don't know. I'll put a picture right here of just like me like flexing like that and what that looks like. But it's not the best. I mean, for aesthetics, obviously, you know, like you look at someone like Alex Eubanks and look at someone like Arnold, dude, like I'm nowhere on their level, right, with my genetics. And that's just the cards I've been dealt. And I think a lot of people need to realize that the cards you're dealt does not determine how you finish the game, you know? Like, I kind of got dealt crappy cards with my chest, and also it didn't help that I didn't train it right for probably the first year I was training. I really just did Smith machine bench, and then I did, you know, pec flies wrong. So my chest didn't grow as much as it should. But, you know, once I started to do that, it started to grow, and it's kept growing to the point where, you know, I feel like I can take my shirt off and pose and put it on the internet and post it on my Snapchat story, you know, not with like no stupid angle, but just me straight up like flexing like that with a chest pump. You know, I've gone long places, you know. My arms I've kind of always trained right for some reason. I don't know. That's the one thing I trained really hard. I think I look good like now, but I'd say there was a point where my arms were like way too, like, they were just way more dominant than my chest and my back and all that kind of stuff. But you know, for the most part, like really, like your genetics, they play a role in how the muscle shapes, but it does not determine how you finish the game. You know, we're all gonna reach our natty limit, and your natty limit is there. It's like 5 to 6 years in. You just got to train hard for those 5 to 6 years, and you got to grind it out, man. You know, that's what I've been doing. You know, I want to reach my natty limit. Not gonna hop on roids. I'm not that insecure about myself. I don't think I need to do that. I don't want to compete. I might compete in a natural show, but that might be it. But yeah, overall, I just want to inspire people, really. I really am doing this content for the love of the game. So, you know, I just wanted to do this for fun. You know, I think it's fun to like record myself lifting for some reason, even though it's kind of, people think it's like kind of embarrassing to record in a gym. It's really not when you do it like every time you go. Just like keep doing it and you'll be fine. I am not the biggest guy in that gym. Let that be known. I am low-key mogged by like 80% of the members there. But, you know, I'm still recording, right? You know, I know one of my gym's like too judgy. There's a few old heads that just scream. Yeah, sun's going down. I'm itching. Probably should get in there. Kind of just talking because I love to talk. But overall, the one thing I want to talk about was your genetics do not dictate where you finish, right?
It might determine how you get there, but it will not determine how you finish. You start off with bad genetics and you train for like 7 to 8 years, you're gonna be jacked, bro. You train hard, you're gonna be jacked. And people like me would look at like, you know, the way my muscles inserted and be like, dude, even when I get jacked, bro, I'm not gonna look good. Not true, bro. Find one jacked person that just looks like terrible. Like they don't, right? It's called being a jack, bro. You want to be jacked. You want to look good, bro. But yeah, your insertions play a role in aesthetics, but they don't really play a role in like mass. But I don't know. It's kind of an L take, but yeah. Overall, guys, don't let your genetics like get you down. I used to do that a lot. Your genetics are a gift from God, genuinely. You know, I'm a Christian. I want to incorporate that more in my videos. But, you know, your genetics are a gift from God, you know. Like, y'all are blessed to even be on this earth, bro. And plus, like, this might be a little, like, mean, but, like, you could always find someone with way worse genetics, bro. So, I mean, some of you guys, I'm, like, might have a gap in their chest, like, to their nipples. But, you know, it's whatever, you know. You're still alive, bro. You're still hitting the gym, bro. You have the ability to hit the gym. So, you know, I think when we complain about stuff like that, we don't realize like how much we take that stuff for granted. Like, fine, bro, I might not look like David Lade in the flesh, but like still, bro, I have the potential to work out. I have the potential to, you know, get stronger. I have the potential to honor God with my body, right? That's important to like for everything, dude. So, yeah, overall main message, man. Don't get down on yourself for just, you know, not having the dream body you want, bro. Like no duh, you're not gonna look like Chris Bumstead, bro. You wanna know why? Because you're not Chris Bumstead. And you're also not on like horse trend. So, you know, that's not possible. It's like, oh, but I want to look at David Lade. You're not David Lade. You'll never look like David Lade unless you're David Lade. You'll never look like Alex Eubank unless you're Alex Eubank. Everybody has their own genetics that are so specific to them and so unique, you can never carbon copy somebody, ever. I mean, you can get close, right? You can get close with insertions, but like you'll never carbon copy someone, ever. Ever, ever, ever. Like, that's what's so cool about bodybuilding is that everybody looks different. Everybody's on their different trajectory. Everybody's doing their own thing. But I am yapping way too much. I need to actually lift. I am itching. I am itching bad. So I will see you boys in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do first, probably triceps, but yeah, I'll see you boys in there. Peace.
Alright, so I'm gonna do a little voiceover of everything I did. Just make this quick and easy for you guys. First thing I did was a tricep push down. This is always what I do to warm up. I don't know, it just gets blood flowing pretty well to the tricep. I'm a big fan of this. With the V bar or the easy bar is usually what I do. Next one that I did is the Bayesian curl, single arm Bayesian curl. Jeff Nippert taught me this one, and it's, not gonna lie, really good. My form isn't the best here, but, you know, felt it pretty well. But, yeah. Next thing I do is some overhead extensions. This one I did use the easy bar for. I think I got a few into it, and the machine, like, broke, but I just didn't have the pin attached. It didn't actually break the machine. You'll see it do it. I got a terrible camera angle on this, too. Oh, my gosh. But, yeah. Now, at this point, I would do preacher curls, but it was like prime tilted towers over near the benches or where the preacher curl is. So I just decided to switch it up. I did my rope hammer curls. These ones I love to finish a workout. I just kind of did them here because I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of sticking my tripod where a bunch of people are. I don't want to get in people's way. It was still like tilted towers over there, so just decided to do these. I learned these from Chris Bumstead. Little unconventional, but man, do they feel great. Highly recommend these. You're not going to be able to ego lift on them, just saying. But, you know, they feel great. It, like, hits your entire tricep, it feels like. So, it's always great. But, yeah, these are really good. I haven't done these in a while. I just decided to put them in today because I saw a clip of Chris Bumstead doing it. Now we're at my favorite, the preacher curl. So, this one, I'm telling you, is probably responsible for 90, not even 90, but, like, good portion of my bicep growth is the preacher curl, dude. If you go heavy on this, your biceps will, no matter what, grow. the biggest advice I can give to new lifters, do preacher curls and do them heavy. Ego lift if you need to, but like obviously don't do it so bad where your form gives out. Like biceps, I'm just super strong for some reason. I don't know why. I can do 2 plates on this, but you know. At this point, this was my finisher, and I grabbed one of these weird like thing to hold your arms in place while you do bicep curls. But yeah, I realized like right after putting it down that this was 80 pounds. I thought it was like 60. So apparently I'm stronger than I thought. This finisher was kind of okay. That's kind of the first time I did something like this, but
Workout done, arm day done. We're in the pose for a little bit. Everything dreamed of. Had to wait a little bit for the posing room. Don't matter. Yeah, let's pose.
You always do. Face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here 'cause you're all that I got. I can't feel the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me. I won't be ignored. I'm a little bit insecure, a little unconfident, 'cause you don't understand. I do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me.
All right. No, post pump session. It was a great lift, honestly. Only complaint is that low key there were some broccoli heads there, but look at my hair, I'm like identified with that. I mean, overall it's a good lift. I had to wait a little bit for the posing room because, like I said, the broccoli heads were there. But you know what, man? Going to the gym with your friends is like a thing every friend group must do. And like they were low key like respectable in size. Like they were like built pretty well, you know. Like they weren't LARPers. I don't know. You want to call them LARPers? I don't really think they were. I think they just wanted to all work out together, and they got done the same time as me, and I'm just complaining like a little B word. But you know, it was still a good lift. Arm day is always like nice because it's just like, what's not great about an arm pump, you know? Stay hydrated. I need to take my creatine when I get home. But yeah, overall great lift, guys, genuinely. I actually met somebody on the treadmill waiting for the posing room who's also waiting for the posing room. His name was, I didn't even catch his name. We were just chatting, dude. Literally just about cardio. Bro had a great physique, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, dude, great. But, you know, seemed like a cool guy. Didn't catch his name. Should ask him his name. Duh. But yeah, no. It's a great lift, though. Can't complain at all. I don't know when the next vlog will be. It depends whenever I go to the gym by myself. Just because it's easy to record that kind of stuff. But, yeah, you know, the channel is me and Ethan, so maybe Ethan will do a vlog. I'll give him full creative control on that, let him know what he wants to do. Yeah, so overall it was a good lift. Plan to be back here tomorrow for back and core. I don't know if I'll record it. I'll probably make a TikTok. Also, you guys should follow me on TikTok because I also post more on there, I feel like. So yeah, you know, I'm recording every single workout I do this summer basically, and I'm putting it on there or YouTube. So, you know, you guys should definitely go follow that. Trying to reach 100 followers before I go back to school. Probably a little bit unrealistic, so that's like a month. But yeah, that's the goal right now. So if you guys could support me on that, if you don't have TikTok, keep following me on here for real. I'll probably repost some TikToks that I have up there on here. I know it's like kind of like boring, but you know, gotta get ad revenue, man. Gotta get ad revenue. But for real though, guys, I know it's been a while. If this video does pretty well, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Yeah, peace out. Hope you guys take your creatine. Hope you guys hit your protein goal, and I hope you guys have a great day. God bless every single one of y'all. Amen.